In one study that we did of 10,000 16 to 25-year-olds around the world, we were looking across low and middle and high income nations. My colleagues and I found that 45% of young people globally say that their daily functioning is being impaired by their climate thoughts and feelings. So that means getting in the way of eating, sleeping, concentrating, playing, having fun, that sort of a thing. 75% of youth globally say that the future is frightening to them. 56% said they feel humanity is doomed. 39% expressed hesitancy to have their own children one day because of the climate crisis. And also these thoughts and feelings were significantly associated with a sense of being betrayed by governments and lied to by leaders on this issue about how much action is being taken. People of any age are voicing climate distress. It really just depends on if you have a sense of environmental identity, you feel connected to the more than human world, to nature, to biospheres that we depend on. And if you understand that your own health is tied up with the health of the environment, and then you look outside and you read the news and you encounter climate disasters, well, then you understand that there's a real global threat at play. This is an appropriate and reasonable response to be distressed about what's happening to our life support systems, right? And so it is in that way a sign of health to feel any climate distress at all. It's a wakefulness to reality. It's a connection to and compassion for all that's in harm's way. But as mentioned, we want to make sure that it doesn't reach levels that do become functionally impairing, which is when we tend to think about something being a disorder. Action is something that we earn, right? It's something we roll up our sleeves, we come together with others, we strategize, and then we push and we fight. And we come into the moral space of doing the right thing together and protecting what is shared and what is loved in our society in the future, and standing in solidarity with future generations and young people. And hope it cannot be this wishful thinking. I find a lot of people at the end of the interview, they want to know what gives you hope, but they're often looking for something that will allow them to kind of go back to sleep and feel okay, like some kind of promise that some technology is going to come or the right leader will get us all on board. And really, we have to all create this together. But that's what social justice movements have always shown, that in people power, in banding together, in creating intersectional movements of solidarity, that's where the hope is earned. So as long as we understand that it's something to be optimistic about when rooted in action, I think that there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of things that we can do to prevent this from getting a whole lot worse.